Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Matt here, and in this video I'm gonna talk about uneven growth after hair transplant and what you can do about that. Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is Matt, and I have done a hair transplant about 2 years ago. This is basically my hair transplant channel, which is all about stopping our hair loss, getting our hair back in hair transplant, helping out guys like yourself who are maybe researching, thinking about getting a hair transplant, or guys who have already done a hair transplant. There's also my free ebook, 5 things I wish I'd known before my hair transplant, which you just have to download in the description below for free. Alright guys, before I start with the video, there was also a very frequent question. Hey Matt, what shampoo do you use? Do you still use the shampoo from Hair Restoration Laboratories? And the answer is yes. This one I've been using since 6 months, DHT blocking hair loss shampoo. Why do I like it? It's a big bottle, will last you a long time, a lot of natural ingredients, and contains ketoconazole, which was proven to block DHT. Really like it. Actually washed my hair with it right now. It looks really nice. You can get it in the description below. You can get a discount code 15% if you use my discount code blog15 by your order. Now, guys, let's talk about uneven growth after hair transplant. And as you can see here, now I'm taking a look at my screen. This was 80 days after my operation. And here you can see that my front and the frontal hairline already started to grow, but you can see many patches in between where the hair still didn't grow very long. Now, if we go fast forward, here we have four months and 2 weeks, so 4.5 months. You can already see pretty nice result in my case. So there is this period between like 2.5 months to maybe 4.5 months or even 5 months after the infamous shock loss phase, where your hair doesn't look very good. And here are some tips that I would like to give you on that. Tip number 1, use Rogaine. Use any type of minoxidil that it's friendly for your scalp, that it's not causing any itching, dry skin, etc. You can use the foam solution Rogaine. You can use the one I'm using, the minoxidil from Hair Restoration Laboratories as well. You can order it also in the description below with the discount code, of course, 15%. Now, what you will do, you will use it ideally twice a day on your transplanted hair, starting somewhere around 2nd month to boost the regrowth of the new hair, so it's gonna grow in faster. So this is the first tip, what I would definitely do. In the morning, in the evening use Regain, use minoxidil. 5% would be better. It's stronger than 2%, so that's great. I would start using that to boost the growth of the new hair. So it's even if it starts growing uneven, and trust me, you cannot really control that some portion of your transplanted area will just start growing like crazy while the other not. You cannot really kind of affect it, right? But it's gonna even out by the end of the year, after 1 year since your hair transplant, because this is where the full result will appear. The second thing is Biotin spray, and you can use it, you could have seen it in plenty of my videos around 3rd month. Actually started to use it earlier than 3 months, maybe during the 2nd month I already started to use my Biotin spray. I was using it every single day, and I think it helped a little bit. You really spray it on your newly implanted hair and you let it there for 3-4 hours, and then you wash it out or let it absorb. Wash it out in the evening before you use your minoxidil. So this is what I've been using. I've been using the thick and full Biotin spray, but I think there are many other brands which you can use. Just make sure it contains as many natural ingredients and as few chemicals as possible. This is the second tip. So Biotin spray, guys. The third thing which I was experimenting with, and I think it actually helped me, was hot steam saunas, guys. You don't want to overdo it here. I was going, especially during the third month, and I was actually reporting about it in my video. So if you watch my updates like third month or something like that. An additional benefit of saunas is that they increase blood flow to the skin. Increased blood flow to the skin also means to the hair follicles. Blood is known as a transporter, meaning it carries nutrients we need such as oxygen and minerals. When there is more blood flowing to our skin and hair providing the nutrients our bodies are craving, we see an increase in hair growth. I was going to saunas quite often. I think it was like sessions of 15 minutes and then just getting a cold shower afterwards and moisturizing my scalp after the session, because what hot steamy saunas do to your scalp, they can really make your scalp and hair dry, which can make the hair more weaker and prone to damage, hair breakage and stuff like that. So what I was also doing, I was using coconut oil, I was using jojoba oil. Jojoba oil, it is rich in vitamin E, vitamin A and vitamins B. I like to substitute it sometimes with coconut oil right here. This is rich in vitamin E and vitamin K. Put it on my fingers and massage it for about 2 minutes as well before I go to sleep. I started going to saunas because I read about it somewhere. I just wanted to experiment with it. And actually you can see a lot of growth during the third and fourth month in my case. So I think this also had something to do with it. Also the biotin spray, I wasn't using regains. I mean, had I used regain back then, I think I would have been able to get even faster regrowth on my implanted hair, I think. These are the 3 things that I would definitely recommend. We have the regain twice a day, we have biotin spray once a day, we have hot steamy saunas every second day, every third day. In a week, okay? But also be careful, moisturize your scalp after every sauna session with either jojoba oil, aloe vera, coconut oil and similar natural oils. There are other 2 things that I am getting asked about when it comes to uneven growth, how to boost it. First thing is using derma roller and the second one using hair fibers. Again, in order to use this already after 3 months after your transplant, please consult it with your hair transplant surgeon. I wouldn't use derma roller as early as 3 months. I think it still may be very early to use it on your implanted areas because many guys, me included, after 3 months you could have seen slight redness on the recipient area, which means you don't want to start rolling with the roller on these areas. Even if you do it slightly, there is still redness there. You don't want to add more redness to it with the dermal roller, because this is what the roller does. It causes these micro injuries to your skin, so you don't want to damage already red skin, which is still kind of shaking off from this hair transplant procedure, is still not 100% recovered. Another thing is using hair fibers. Again, using hair fibers can be beneficial for guys with uneven hair growth after transplant because it can really even out the imperfections between the newly growing grafts. You can use it, I would use it sparingly, I wouldn't use it every day. Consult it please with your hair transplant surgeon as well, because I'm not sure whether it's as good to use it on your newly transplanted hair. I wouldn't really use it excessively. I wouldn't let it stay there for long hours. I mean, 3 months are still a very short period from your transplant. Your recipient area can be more prone to inflammation, stuff like that. So you don't want to start putting a lot of fibers on that. Just leave it as fresh as possible. Just use some proven products on it like biotin spray, shampoos, good shampoos, minoxidil, regain and natural oils. These are safe products which can be used on your transplanted hair after the third month. but be careful with the fibers and also derma roller. Alright guys, that was it. These were my tips that I would be doing right now if I would be in the second or third month after my hair transplant to maximize the growth of my implanted hair. For all the guys who are interested in a hair transplant, already researching some hair transplant clinics, let me help you with that. Make your hair transplant research much more easier. I'm going to evaluate your choice that you already did, which clinics you are researching. If you are not, well, I'm going to recommend you the best hair transplant clinics for your specific price range. That's why I'm here for, guys. So make sure you sign up, you apply for the consultation, and we will see each other in the next video. Take care and see you in the next video.